Hello guys, Ian Heard That here. At this point I've given up. I don't know what other intro to say at this point. It's just second nature, so that's what you're gonna have to deal with that. I mean, yeah. So today is our 30-minute video. I am excited. Usually I'm excited, but today I'm more excited than usual because I have some stuff to talk to you about. And as you can see, I think I added a little bit to the bricks here. And so for the next 30 minutes, no cuts, just raw Ian Heard That playing Minecraft. I know, it's gonna be so boring. I can't wait. You know, my OCD is gonna kick in. I'm gonna have to harvest all of these. But we should be able to get a lot of wheat. We're running decently low on bread, so that'll be good. And, you see I'm not saying but anymore, now I'm saying and. But I almost said but. Did you hear me? Yes. So in addition to this, I'm going to be talking about some actually like the technical word for it would be meta. And what meta is, this should be dirt right here. All of it should be dirt. I don't know why that's not dirt. Also, you can see our map is looking quite good, especially once we get all of this crap in here. Then it'll look really good. Since it'll be an actual field. Right now you can't really tell the difference between that and that. But yes. I always say but. You're just gonna have to deal with it. So, Jason and I, we had fun on the last live stream. Yes, TGIF, it's Friday. I'm super excited. I can't wait for the live stream. I think if you're chances are whenever you're watching this, the live stream has already happened. But in the future, see, I said it again. But in the future, I think what I want to do is I want my live streams to be. See, sometimes I eat dinner as late as like 7, so that time doesn't really work for me. But I don't. I'm just gonna keep saying but. So when it gets, when we get towards like the later options, then it's like I get tired and a little grumpy. I need to stop doing that. So it it's like a little bit of a predicament. How early do you start? So that way you're not grumpy by the end, but you're taking a risk because then you might have to eat dinner. So that's the other thing I say. So Jason, at least I did. I think Jason did. We both really enjoyed the last live stream. We're gonna be doing one today starting at 8. Another one the next Friday, and the next Friday, and the next Friday. But we were thinking of, should we keep doing Hypixel? That seems like it just seems like it's getting slightly old, And I know it's only the first one, but after an hour and a half, I doubt people want to watch us do the same stuff for another hour and a half. Maybe I'm wrong, correct me, but I'm pretty sure. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm like pretty sure. So, our new idea, we were planning on possibly doing an SMP, especially now that I got my crap together and I'm not giving up on the schedule. As you can also, in addition to this, you can see that I actually changed my schedule around a little bit. That Project High Rise video that came out, basically what happened was I made it later in the night. And I put it on YouTube to upload. I closed my computer and I had it set up so the computer would stay on. But YouTube, being the special little child it is, decided to, even though the video sat all night, to just freeze at 45% for only God knows why. And that is why you guys lost a video Wednesday. And by the time I got to Thursday, I'm like, look, we're all about having fun, right? And if we're all about having fun, I don't understand why I would force myself to make 2 episodes at once and just not enjoy it. So, mistakes happen and we just skip that day, right? So, on the SMP thought. Now, this is really important, and I want to say this semi-early into the video because I know people don't watch these whole videos. At least not, also, if you made it this far, do #herd. One with the herd. You're a part of the herd. All these YouTubers have like these names for all their subscribers, and I don't have anything. But I think I know. you guys should be called the Herd, and it'd be yet another awesome pun, because what's Ian Herd that without cringy puns? So we during this, maybe this live stream, I don't know, we want to start an SMP. But, and this time I'm actually using that word a little less redundantly, because that, there's no other word. But we're doing something completely different, and this is the exciting part. I'm probably going to mention this in other videos, so if you see this, if you hear me say this a couple times, don't be surprised. I want to make sure everyone knows this. We're gonna open up the server to you guys. We're all gonna play together, and I think this is what's gonna make the world fun, because I can only play so much. Jason can play 24/7. He's always on. But we can only play so much, and it gets to the point where it's like, okay, what's the point of an SMP if it's just 2 people, right? So we want to play with you guys, and Jason actually is going to be starting a YouTube channel as well. So, and I know we've only been doing the seeds, but I think that was a necessary job we had to get done. Next, we're gonna just, right now we're doing like the dirty work, I guess. This is what I'd be doing off camera, but I need to talk to you guys. So this episode I'm going to talk to you while doing stuff in the background. Okay, so we got that. The other thing I want to do, look at all that bread. So that's at least a stack of bread. A little bit more, maybe a lot more. So I want to, this is the kind of door shape I've decided on. And so we want to come out here. In case you haven't realized what I'm doing, I'm trying to finish this path, so that way it goes straight to the barn. So, I'm just gonna walk you through, like, my mind process. We were like, okay, we want to make a server, right? What has gone wrong with all the previous servers? There's an undeniable fact. Whenever we did have a lot of people, usually I was just bullheaded and got in the way, but I'm going to refrain from doing that this time. But, especially, I have to say but, guys. It's the only word I know to use. So, what are we going to do different? And that's when we had, lately it's kind of a given that lately the reason why the latest episode or the latest series haven't gone so well is probably due to the fact that in general we just didn't have a lot of people. It was just me, maybe other people. It was just me, Jason, and really Jason played way more than me, so he carried me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. He carried the team in that case. Now I have to figure out how to make this path like not completely straight, and so I think what we're gonna do okay, this is pretty darn ugly. Let's check the map, see what we got going on. Okay, so this is a little thick around this edge, so oh wait, but I have to do these two. Yes, so here's the solution. Here's like the big thing I've been trying to tell you guys, which could go well, could not. If it doesn't, it's not really gonna hurt anyone. It's just the fact that the opportunity's there. So what we want to do is, in order to let you guys play with us, all we ask is that you do a $1 monthly donation on Patreon. This isn't something sketchy. I mean, Patreon is a well-established business. You're not giving your credit card to a 14-year-old. You're giving it to a company, and the company is giving that money to me. And the thing I need to clear up is, it's not like I'm taking this money and that's your fee and I'm gonna spend that money on some delicious Rita's ice cream. That is not what's happening. What would happen is I would take that money and put it towards the server. The only time I might put it towards something else like a game is if I asked your guys' explicit permission beforehand. It would go towards the server. And so by donating $1 or more, which, you know, I don't expect you to donate anymore. I mean, we're all human. You mainly, in general, you donate because you want something. And the reason why we're doing this isn't because, like, you know, we want you to pay us. We're desperate for money. The reason is, while we were thinking of playing with you guys, we came across some problems. And I'm not going to pretend like this is a huge fan base. It's not really a fan base at all. But look at that. That's a lot of bread. But, you know, the couple people, and maybe the people in the future watching, who knows, maybe I have 1 million subscribers and you guys are watching back at how our SMPs started. But after a while, hold on, I have to figure out what we're going to do. So, yes, we're going to go back out to the path. Man, this is actually looking good. I'm proud of this. So, here, essentially, as you can, if you go to the Patreon page, patreon.com/IanHeardThat, I've already kind of explained this, but I'm going to explain it again, just because sometimes it's easier and more, like, compassionate to hear somebody say it themselves. And we did it for 2 reasons. Number 1 is trolls. I mean, come on. We know you guys like to troll. If not, I mean, I like to troll, so I expect you guys like to troll. And really, we don't want to have to deal with constant trolling. And really, the only solution we can think of, let me check. That path looks awesome. Now, for this, I think what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3. And then, you know, try to make the path a little bit wavy. Okay, and then there. We'll get 3 going over here. And then 3 going over there. I don't know how this is gonna look. This might look kind of trashy. But hey, it's not an Ian Heard That build without some trashy in it. Yeah, I really like how this world is coming along. Yeah, ugh, that looks terrible. I'm just gonna say, let's do something. Okay, let's do something like this. And then this, we'll just do like that. So that way it's not too straight, but it curves around. Yep, I like that. And it looks good. It's kind of hard to tell because that shows up on there. Okay. Alright, we're at the half point. So what should we start working on? I think, you know, this is one of those episodes. It's gonna be a little bit slow because I'm talking and there's not much. So let's go get some. What is it called? Clay, because you know, we gotta get bricks. Alright. Oh, and you can probably see I added some bricks. But yes, essentially the cut dry thing I'm trying to tell you is what we're gonna do is if you donate $1 or more on our Patreon, you're gonna come on the Discord and on the server. And this isn't like there isn't gonna be a difference between me, Jason, or you. It will really be we're all pitching in, and I think Jason plans to pitch in $1. If he doesn't, that's understandable. He adds to the entertainment quality or the entertainment factor. But we're all going to be donating $1. I'm going to donate $1. You're going to donate $1. And, you know, since we all donate $1, it'll be a reasonable thing. And we'll all get a really good quality. Because the way I figure it, even just say 10 people are on the world, that's still $10 going towards a server for only 10 people. That's extremely good. Or, you know, $1 per person is a pretty high per person value, and I don't feel like getting into the 50 cents stuff, because by that point, basically actually, let's explore the jungle. Let's see if we can get some cocoa. So my point, the reason why it's not 50 cents would be whenever you start off, I don't know if you guys deal with, or if you're familiar with, I know, like, I'm in Algebra 1 right now. So we're dealing with exponential functions. And exponential functions go like this. They go whoop. Instead of a straight line, they're whoop. They grow. And so that's kind of how the quality of the server is. Because it starts off and it's like, okay, $2 for 2 people on the server, that's reasonable. $5 for 5 people, okay. But then, you know, hypothetical, not really realistic, $100 for only 100 people is an extremely good server. And that is, like, the point. So, over time, the quality will get monumentally better. So, but my point of talking about this is this. Yep, clay. The point of me talking about this today is not to sucker you on to, like, the next Ponzi scheme. It's to bring you guys into the light of what we plan on doing, how you guys can participate in our next series, and, you know, just the general drift, the direction we're taking. The trick is, you see, whenever we mine underwater, it takes a while, but I think for these patches we're gonna have to. But yeah, and if you guys don't want to play, or you can't play, because I'm not unreasonable. I know some people aren't allowed to buy things online, or, you know, use money online, or even, you know, your parent might not be willing to do that, and even if you have the money, they might not be willing to use their debit card or credit card for something like that, and I understand that. And I'm not saying that this is like the new way to support me. This is completely optional, and it's just for the people who like Minecraft and want to play with me, and we can play together. And so, I'm just really trying to clear up the distinction, or I'm trying to nail home the distinction between, it's easy, like, when you watch these bigger YouTubers, it's like, they have a special server for their fans, and you pay for it. That's not what this is. This would be our server that Jason and I play on, and you would be a member of it. You would be a part of our team. And it's not like you're paying to be on our team. Well, you kind of are, but we pay the same price. So I think that's fair. That if, you know, I think it's fair that you guys pay the same thing that we do. And that's just the thing I want to clear up. So let's move on. I think we might start this live stream. Possibly not, you know. We're laid back here. Maybe. Maybe so, maybe not. So, what else? I hope you guys have enjoyed the live streams. I mean, they are crazy. The one live stream I did, the only one I've done so far, it just boosted. I mean, I got 2 subscribers. I don't know if I lost them and then they came back, or if like, one of my friends subscribed, because I've been talking about my channel lately. I really don't know what happened. But, yeah. So, the live streams, the views are just off the charts. I mean, already that one, I'm calling them Ian's Fridays, because, you know, it's not limited to a game, and the only really common thing between them is that it's a live stream and it happens on Fridays. Not even the time is consistent, because I'm not going to lie to you, sometimes I'm not going to be able to do it 8 o'clock sharp or 7 o'clock sharp on a Friday. Wow, isn't this pretty? This would make a good, like, future-based thingamabobber. I like it. And our house is right over there. I don't think you can see it. I can't see it. Maybe you can. Alright, let's start making our way home. Oof. Okay, that was Yeah, that wasn't the best idea. Yep, well, we're gonna start the server soon. And it's also one of those things where it's like, you guys can watch the SMP and say, oh, look, you guys aren't being active, you don't care about the SMP, that's why it sucks. Well, you could be the reason why it succeeds. Oh, no, this wasn't near a base. I don't know what I was talking about. But yes, by coming on the server and joining our team, you would essentially be the life force. You could keep it alive from dying. And, that is what this game is about. Playing and enjoying. Okay, we need to get home. Also, if you hear a timer go off, I just set the timer for 30 minutes, so I get in the general range of what we want to do for these full episodes. Yup, and on top of that, in case you're wondering how I would deal with, like, griefing and stuff, usually on vanilla servers, I can trust that... Where am I? Crap. Oh, okay, I know where I am. Usually I can trust that Jason won't grief. I mean, usually he doesn't. Usually. But I understand that it's not the hardest thing for somebody to donate $1 in hopes of destroying the world. And in that case, what I would do... Ugh, no. In that case, I'm going to have backups, so if something does happen, we're going to be ready. And we would just simply reset the world. And, I mean, we'll be... personally, I'd be fairly active. I think Jason would be overactive, because that's the kind of Minecraft player he is. Okay, let's see. Yep, we got a good amount. I don't know if we have any coal. This episode is just... elbow grease. That's gonna be the title of this episode. Because that is what's happening. Elbow grease. I don't know why I went through all of those. I should have known. Actually, I know what we're gonna do. Since we're finishing up loose ends, we're gonna finish... I should have enough sugar cane, but I don't have enough leather. So let's go kill some, llamas. I know there's not many cows around here, so I have to kill the llamas. We're gonna kill them for their leather, and with the leather we make the books, yada yada yada. But yes, I am excited with how this channel has been going, and if the live streams continue to keep their pace, we should be growing. And one more thing before this video turns into me, in the words of the kids at my school, you're a sellout. That's what they say. Like during PE, especially during PE, if you do something that isn't so beneficial to your team, they yell, you're a sellout. You're a sellout, bro. You're a sellout. And I'm trying to make sure I'm not a sellout here. I really like it in here. This would be neat if we did like, I don't know if we're gonna do like a story behind this. Not a story behind the world, but just if we'll have some kind of concept. This would be a neat place to do like a black market, or some kind of, or even like a village, a mountain village behind our city. I don't know. I'm still thinking of things, and you are too. I'm always willing for suggestions. Willing to have suggestions. I worded that wrong. That's one of the things I don't think you guys realize, is how much comments mean to me, because it, I'm not doing this for the money, because in case you haven't realized, YouTube turned off monetization for channels under 100 subscribers, and even before I was only making cents, and really the only reason I had it was just, it wasn't even like a greed thing. It was just really neat to see that by playing video games and doing something I enjoy, I could even make a penny. Like, isn't that weird, the world we live in? How it's like, you can play video games and make money for playing video games. That's a little awkward. Not awkward, just neat. Look at this. What? I've never been back here before. So we got this, we got a swamp. Nice. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we really have... I mean, whenever we go on this llama expedition, we really just kill all the llamas. Yeah, I have to explore these caves back here. But, you know, I understand if this episode's boring you. But the point of this episode wasn't to get work done, it was to... And I feel like every single episode I talk about taking a chill pill. But this one especially, it was, you know, we're talking about the future of the channel. And also, just clarify my new schedule. Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be like whatever I feel like, and Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays will always be Ian Survival, unless, you know, something pops up. In case you haven't realized, I think I already said that phrase before, but in case you haven't, this series is a whole lot harder to make in general than Project High Rise, or even probably an SMP video. Because it's like, this content is all me. It's all my ideas, all me talking, all me working. Whereas, you know, in SMP, I might be able to pull clips that are funny because Jason says them, or, you know, we can look over Jason's progress. But, you know, that's not 100% me, and that's the point. You know? Okay, let's, yes, we were doing the books. So let's make this paper, make these books, put this crap in the bookshelves, and, you know, end this episode. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little talk we had. Just clearing up things. And, I think Jason mentioned it, that, you know, sometimes he just doesn't really enjoy my videos as much as bigger YouTubers because of my energy level, and I understand that I'm not the most exciting person, and I hope that I might get more energetic, especially during the summer. But right now, it's like, I think it was, you know, at 7:40, I wake up at 6, which isn't that bad. Or actually, I wake up at like, yeah, I wake up at 6, and that's not that bad. I used to have to wake up at 5:30. But the thing that is bad is we have park testing, and that's like the ACT, SAT, whatever you want to call it. It's that, except for middle school, which you might be like, oh, but it's middle school. Yes, but it's still, you know, work that is on my level, so it's difficult. Okay, there we go. Boom. I think we're... Okay, so we need... Wood. Okay, there. Muy bien. Very good. Okay, and... let me check... what am I doing? Okay. Okay, what am I doing for real this time? There. You tell me I didn't even get enough wood? Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Okay, I think we need 2. And on the timer we have 1 minute, so we're going to wrap things up, and I'm going to turn off the timer so it doesn't blare into your ears. Hey Siri, turn off the timer.
I stopped the timer.
Isn't Siri cool? Look at that. So nice. So nice and generous. Okay, and you know, I know we didn't do much, but we talked about some pretty important stuff. Okay, boom. Let's see what we're up to. So if we put like a pick in here, we're up to efficiency 2. That is pretty darn good. Now efficiency goes up to 5, but I forget. Most things go up to 3, but efficiency, it goes up to 5. So technically, if we wanted to, since we have efficiency 2 here, we could enchant the diamond pick with efficiency 2, and then put the other efficiency 2 book on it and get efficiency 3. But I don't know if I want to take that risk. You know, I feel more comfortable just adding the book in the long run, because I don't want to mess up a diamond pick. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna start linking the Patreon down below. And I'm gonna probably start mentioning it in my outros. But as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to check out my Patreon if you want to play on the SMP. See, that's what I'm gonna start adding to the outro. And as always, guys, I heard that.